Hello guys, welcome again to Pierogi News. My name is David, also known as chido-fajny.
Hello everyone, my name is David, I'm here again. Also known as just David from Ecuador, as you want.
Boring David.
Yes, the boring David, yeah, that's me.
How are you?
Alright, today is... Which day is today? I don't know which day is today, but that's alright. The middle of the week. Today is Thursday, so here we are again, just waiting for the weekend as everyone. So.
Man, last episode you were with so much energy.
It's because I was like after the gym, because now I'm like working out as fat, like you can see that, you see? You see? So that.
Yes, cool. So ready, this is our 15th episode.
The 15th episode. I'm surprised that we're still doing that, but anyway.
Yes, man. So it's like, what are we going to talk about today, David?
Today we are going to talk about, I don't know, but let me read what we are going to talk about.
Well, as probably if you didn't watch the last episode, you realize that we don't have a green screen anymore and the format of the program changed a little bit. So we're going to continue saying irrelevant and stupid news, of course, with really bad accent in English. And at the end, we will have a section of what people is looking in Google.
Yes, okay. Because we are missing a name for the section, so if you will help us like finding a name, will be super cool.
Yeah, we don't have a name.
We don't have a name for that section, so we're still looking for the name. So the lucky winner will win something.
Put a name now, like.
You just say like why the people is googling, or like I don't know, it's too long.
That's a boring name, man.
Yeah, so it's something like Google it yourself. No idea.
Well, we will think about that later.
Google something. Google.
If you don't know what this is about, is like we start typing in google.com or Google PL or whatever.
Any Google.
Of the start of a sentence like why dogs and we
or why old people is
wild people
and then
or something like that, and we say the top five
searchings that the people is doing.
Yeah, the results are like really.
For example, in the last episode, what was your question?
I don't remember.
Okay,
but like why people is so stupid.
Yeah, pendejo. That was like, why the people is pendejo, but that was in English. It was super difficult to translate because pendejo, he said in the beginning that... Never mind.
I don't mind.
I was doing like, why when I'm drunk. So I was like, if you want to see what we say then, like just go to the last episode.
And I was checking the other day the statistics of Spotify and people listen to this.
Yes, I know. I mean, later you will show me the same. Hello everyone.
So yeah, let's start, David, with you sent me a few links.
Yes, today
I didn't read them, honestly.
Okay, honestly, I will tell you what, those links are not in here.
Well, if you want, I can start because I know this one.
Okay.
So in Poland, like Poland is famous, like mainly because probably the Pope John Paul II, vodka, pierogi. And of course, the beauty of Polish women and Polish women in general. No, but like seriously. So the other day I was scrolling Facebook and I came with a news that says that in one small village in Poland, there are only women because no men have been born.
But that doesn't make too much sense, because that means that if there is just women, so like...
No, not women. I mean that... parents are, like having babies, but they are only women. Only.
Okay, so there are men, but just the people who is married already, and it's just...
Yeah, there are men in the village, in the city, but there is like men...
Just like like children, like babies, so
but in they 30 are just years, there will be only women in that village.
This is really, it's kind of like
this place phenomenon. Is located... well, the name of this place is quite difficult in Polish, but I will...
you have to do your best.
Miejsce Odrzańskie. Okay, try it, man.
Where's that? Miejsce Odrzańskie. Maybe it's like that, I don't know.
It's located in the province of Opolskie. So it's like a really small town. So the thing is that because of this, that there are no new men babies, the mayor of the city is actually like, for the couple that has a baby man, he will give a prize or something. So that's the rule of the city. Imagine.
Nothing that they can control with that.
But imagine like, I don't know, in 40 years that...
A town like will be like full of just Polish women.
Imagine.
When you will have a children, you will send it to make the Erasmus somewhere there.
Yeah, like...
Maybe.
Yeah, man. I think like... A lot of guys will have a lot of fun in the next 30 years.
In Michiganski.
Man, our Polish suck. So bad.
Yes, I know, it sucks, that's fact.
It's even worse than our English, man. I know. And also talking about Poland and, vodka. No, like, do you like it, vodka?
I think that everyone that is living in Poland, they are right into the vodka.
You get used to it. It's like, in Ecuador, do you drink vodka?
No, we're drinking just beers.
Beers only?
Yes, just beer.
Like pure alcohol? Like strong
we
alcohol?
have, yes, we do.
But what?
Like kind of like supranational drinks, like spirits, but from Ecuador.
Which is the main one?
It's called puntas, and it's made from the how to say that, like caña de azúcar. How is that?
Yeah.
How is that in English?
I'm sorry.
I don't know how it's caña de azúcar in English, but
sugar,
baby.
No, I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, the same in Mexico. It's like, the only brand that we know is like Absolute, and we drink it only with juice, and that's it. But when I came to Poland, it was surprising for me to see like vodka everywhere, and drinking shots as well.
Yeah.
Like, like how many shots?
Yeah,
do you drink?
I mean, now I know how to drink the vodka, because honestly, before I was not drinking that often the vodka, because for me it's like something that is really hardcore to drink. So, but now I know how to drink the vodka. I learned from the Polish people.
Oh, okay. But like vodka doesn't get you drunk only. Like, it has another purpose in life.
What is the other purpose in life?
That is useful to remove bad smell from your feet.
So there is another purpose of the vodka.
So yeah, you can every morning like put a lot of vodka in your feet, and you will be safe for the day. Imagine that.
Fuck, that's super disgusting.
I'm surprised, like, actually not because of this, but who tried to do it, and
who discovered that?
Yeah, who discovered it? He was, imagine, like, he was boring, like, well, I will put vodka and see what happens.
Probably
he tried to get drunk.
Because, I don't know, because the vodka is having alcohol, and it's having a really high percentage of alcohol. And what is maybe cheaper, like to buy in the pharmacy 1 liter of maybe like alcohol from the pharmacy, the one that is like made for, like, let's say injuries, most probably is more expensive than buy like vodka.
So vodka will help you for your bad smell, because it disinfect and eliminate all the bad stuff from your feet.
All your fungus infections, let's say.
Long life to vodka. It's amazing. And
another purpose for the vodka.
Yeah, man. And yeah, so you find your links already?
I found, like, super, as always, we're trying to find the most irrelevant things that we can, like, watch in internet. And I found something like the owner of a Chihuahua, this kind of dog, this really small dog.
I don't like them, man.
I mean, they are really loudly and aggressive.
They are so small and loudly and nervous that it's like,
yes, that's true.
I'm afraid that I don't know, like, they are so nervous that probably, I don't know why, but maybe they have a heart attack. Like,
I don't know, maybe they are dying because of it, because they are like barking all the time.
Should be fun to Google that, like, why Chihuahuas are.
But the fact is that they are really they are that small that one of those dogs was kidnapped by the name of English is seagull.
Yeah, like the
seagull.
Bird. No, from
this bird that is like surrounding the sea all the time, So it was kidnapped because of that. This dog, the Chihuahua, was kidnapped, and I don't understand why the woman went to the police to make a report about it. And I'm thinking,
but man, like,
what is the purpose of like reporting that your dog was stolen?
But here in my building there are some Chihuahuas that,
yes,
and sometimes I just want to kick them. And
so basically, here says. A British woman desperately searched for her Chihuahua dog since a seagull took him from the garden, according to the Devon Life media. Okay.
And that's it?
And that's it, let's say.
But, and the dog, where is the dog?
Where is the dog?
I mean, like, it was kidnapped and that's it? Like, or...
And
I don't know, after a few days later it was back.
And here says, like, the woman was saying, I have no idea if he realized him or what. I don't know, because that's translated. I have no idea if he released him or where he is. Okay, so basically she doesn't know if the Chihuahua is...
Poor Chihuahua.
is
Probably is alone.
Yes, like for sure it's already food for this zero. Really, I'm not joking. They are too small. They're like almost a rat, you know.
Talking about dead people or dead things.
Oh yeah.
Did you see this one?
The other something.
So wait, but let's read the title. So people found like a dead body in a supermarket after 10 years. Why? Because this body was behind a freezer.
Yes.
So this guy was 10 years in a supermarket in a freezer.
Yes.
My poor guy. I mean, it's like he had no one cared that he died.
No. Actually, I was reading that news, and it seems that his family they reported that he just disappeared. But seems that by 2006 around, seems that this shop was closing the store, and he was doing something, and the police is assuming that he went like over the
Man,
fridge.
but imagine the police how useless they were. It's like
they were not looking
they didn't
enough,
check
or I don't know
at all.
But the fact is that they found the body of this guy,
But
like,
it was not in the freezer.
no
it was
behind the freezer.
And the smell, man.
I was thinking about the smell,
Yeah.
but what they are saying is that this store was already closed for 10 years, so no one
opened the store.
no
for
one
10
opened the
years.
10 years. Yeah. So the fact is
God.
that even though this guy was still alive, the employees from this store, they are saying that if he was screaming as much as he can, no one will hear him, because the machines, the refrigerators, they were like really, really loudly. So how they realized that it was this guy that disappeared 10 years ago? Because some DNA tests, and now at least his family feel a bit better, let's say, because they know where he was, at least, because he was just disappeared, you know. So
Cool.
after 10 years, you can imagine like, and I was thinking like, can you imagine how much people disappear from this world?
Can you imagine how many people has like this type of
That's what I'm
stories?
talking. That's what I'm talking. It's like right now, somewhere maybe is disappearing and will not be found like in
Yeah,
40 years
I know, man.
or something
It's
like
so
that.
sad, but you know.
Yeah, just like that.
You know what would be good for the show? If people that watch this like send us like random stories.
Yes, you can send us some random stories
but about something.
about like this kind of experience. Like I don't know.
But
like,
now it can be like your worst nightmare or the
Or
most
we can-
stupid thing you did.
we can make a new section. Like send
Yeah,
us.
send us your stories. But do you think someone is going to send us?
Yeah, let's try. Let's make a try,
It
guys.
can be anonymous.
Yeah, it will be totally anonymous. You can, or if it's up to you. If you want us to
Okay.
to give us a nickname or your full name.
Okay,
or
but
whatever.
for our next episode, first we need to share some personal stories.
Yeah, okay.
So let's publish in our Facebook and Instagram during this week. What will be the topic? Like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like, what is
Personal histories from
your worst story in elementary school or
just personal histories. It may be like horror history,
no,
funny
but we
history.
But we must put a topic. So it's like in one episode we just talk about that and that's it.
Okay, like funny histories, then horror histories, then
Yeah.
like.
So, but let's think
whatever
about it and
history.
we will publish it in our Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So
Okay.
now
And this is how the sections are done.
Pierogi. Okay, and now let's. That's it for the news. Like amazing news
Yeah.
as always. Let's go to Google.
Let's go to Google to the news
To the
section we
Google
have.
section. So David, what were you looking for in Google? So just to remind you, like we were like just writing in Google in incognito mode, just a random phrase, and we will tell you what are the top 5 results according to that
Yes.
phrase, which is surprising to be honest. So what did you Google, man?
This time I was googling how to have a girlfriend.
How to
And-
have a girlfriend.
How to have a girlfriend, and then I was having like some results.
Okay, so tell me the first result.
The really first result is how to have a girlfriend in GTA San Andreas. You know the video
in
game.
a video game.
The video game.
So people is look. So that's the top 1 result.
That's the top one. How
How to get an imaginary girlfriend in a video game?
I mean, people is googling that. The second one is like maybe a really good. I don't know, not for you anymore, but because you're already married, but for I don't know someone else. How to have a girlfriend if I'm ugly?
You can give advice on that.
Yes, I will Google it right now to see what is that.
My advice is move to Poland. We're not ugly here, we're exotic.
There's even memes about it.
Yeah,
know?
man.
Yes, I
like
know.
seriously.
I don't know.
Like you're not ugly, you're just living in the wrong country.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
You just born in the grand country.
If you're ugly like us, come to Poland, you have hope, man.
And then is the next one is how to have a girlfriend in GTA 5. Again.
So the same. So
Kind of the
just
same.
like the same imaginary
People-
girlfriend, but in a different game.
In a different game. And then
Jesus
the next
Christ,
one
man.
is how to have a girlfriend if I'm shy.
Oh man, that's hard. I mean, how can you get a girlfriend if you're shy?
I don't know, dude. That's really hard.
I don't know. I'm not shy, so I cannot. I mean, well, yeah. When I was 15, 16, I was super scared.
I was
of,
shy. I used to be shy, and that's why I was not having a girlfriend. So that's what I'm talking about,
Yeah, but
I was shy as well.
But some people can't. Like some guys can't really talk.
I know. I mean, there's something that they may do about. They can read books.
So any
they can,
advice
like,
for that for those poor guys?
Some advice for them, like just let it be, relax, and don't take it serious. Just let go yourself.
No, man. So one like advice, like
Really?
where can these shy guys meet a girl?
Where?
Yeah, because they have to meet.
Maybe in GTA San Andreas.
My advice probably will be like in an online chat, because they cannot see you, so you can are free to write,
Yeah,
and
but-
then you can have a meeting after. I don't know.
Have you realized that the people, especially guys, they are behaving totally different when they are chatting than in person?
I guess, but that's normal.
But this totally is. I know, but there's, for example, I have a friend, and this guy.
Same names.
No, this guy is using Tinder as fuck, And the fact is that in person, this guy is not saying a word. He's like totally like super shy, but in Tinder he's on fire as fuck.
Really?
So it's
Yeah,
totally.
because-
Is his alter ego or something? I don't know. But
And what happened with him when he met?
I don't know because I don't know that much. So I was wondering the same. Like, so he's behaving the same.
Yeah, probably
over there?
because like he's like
Yes, because if you met him in person as a first time and you will meet him forever, so he's just shy forever. So the next one is a
okay,
game.
the last one,
And the last one again, a video game. How to have a girlfriend in Minecraft.
Minecraft. Minecraft is not like
This
I
video
don't know. I
game,
never played that.
I never played, but it's another video game.
Man, poor guy. Like what the?
So
fuck?
basically, the people is looking girlfriends.
Where did you
in
look
video
for this,
games.
in Google.com or Google.pl?
Just Google.com.
So like this, like in general.
Worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
And
So
what you were looking for then?
so I went to Google PL.
Google PL.
So,
we will
Google
have, like,
Poland.
Polish results.
Polish results. So and it's like this. So I Google white people.
White people.
White people. White people, not white people.
No,
okay?
no, white
Why?
people.
Why?
¿Por qué?
So white people snore.
White people snore. There are many reasons of it.
Do you snore?
I do. Like
Yes?
not like always, but I do. As
When you're
at least,
drunk.
Huh?
When you are drunk.
Yes, when I'm drunk for sure. Are you
Yeah.
snoring when you're drunk?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
But I think I tend more to talk. Like
when you're
or
drunk? What?
no, like when I'm sleeping, I talk.
Ah, yes, I know.
Probably that's more.
My sister is doing that. She's like when she's sleeping, she's like, "Have you ever saw a Polish people talking when they are sleeping?
No,
That's super
man.
scary.
No.
Because they are talking in dreams, but in Polish.
It seems that they are invoking a demon. no?
Yes. Suddenly something like that, Oh, Boże, oh, I don't know. Shows tam,
Lewandowski.
whatever in Polish.
Pierogi.
Pierogi,
Okay. Well, second option. So white people hate epic games.
I don't know who's hating Epic Games.
Epic games, but this is kind of a game or
I don't know what means Epic Games, like a video game?
legendarios. Juegos
Yeah, yes,
legendarios.
but a video game?
I don't know if probably it's a game.
Doesn't
I
make
don't
too
know.
much sense.
We are old. We don't know about video games.
We are not video gaming that much.
Or white people cheat in relationships.
Well, that's a really...
Because they snore.
That's another issue.
Has a relation.
Or maybe because
Why
they
people
are shy.
cheat in relationships? Oh man.
Do you remember that we were like making one video and it was said in one of the studies that people from Mexico are cheating the most in the world of...
Oh yeah, no. In a town in Mexico City, that is
the most cheaters.
The most.
And actually, you were from this town, one.
Yeah.
That was like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
No. So the next one, why people lie?
Because they cheat.
But I think, do you lie?
I mean,
from time to time,
everyone
man.
lies,
Everyone,
because
man. No one is 100% honest.
Even in really small things.
Yeah, but exactly, like, do you drink my coffee? No. it was...
No, coffee, what's coffee?
No, the dog ate it. Oh man, now that I have a dog, like, he's guilty of so many things that he didn't do.
He's lucky that he cannot say the truth neither light, so he just cannot say nothing.
Yes. So yeah. And the number 5, why people smoke.
Because the cigarette
I mean, for
exists.
me, like, I don't smoke, like, tobacco. But for me, it's the most stupid
Behavior,
addiction.
Yes, habit.
For me. Probably because I don't know, like, how to smoke properly, but I don't know, it's different. For example, with alcohol, you feel the effect. But you start, like...
Yes, but that's the issue that with cigarettes, at the moment you don't feel the effect, but with the time...
But what do you feel? I you smoke.
I do, but sometimes.
Like social smoker?
Social smoker. I'm just saying all the time that I'm a social smoker. That means that I'm just smoking when I'm in a party, in a meeting with friends, drinking a beer or whatever. But in my day-to-day, I'm not smoking at all. But what I'm saying is that the people, the smokers who are like smoking daily, let's say, they create a habit. And this is actually something really sad, that this habit is not going to be just psychological.
But there are some cigarettes that are electronics that is the same, like...
Because they have already the habit, that's what I'm saying.
No, man, I don't know. I hate it.
So with the time, they are just used to it, and they are then becoming addicted. And for me, something really stupid is cigarettes, because it's like a lot of things that are dangerous in the planet are illegal, and the cigarettes are not. So that's the most stupid thing ever, you know?
Legalize weed, guys.
Yes.
So yeah. So David, it's 23 minutes now.
Okay.
I think it's over.
I think it's over for today.
Yes.
I think that is the shorter episode we did.
No, 23 minutes, probably. I don't know. So, but yeah. So let's establish now which topic for next week. For the people that tell us stories. I will force my wife now to tell me a story, so to have content here. So you do the same.
Okay, so but about which topic?
I don't know, like the most
thing that you were ashamed of. I already have a history even.
Okay, so again.
The thing, something that you did that you were like really ashamed. Really ashamed, like I shit in my pants in front of the police guys. I don't know, something like that.
So the topic for next week, so you can send us stories by Messenger, Instagram. Include many details as possible. So is the most embarrassing situation you ever had.
Yes.
Okay.
You did it correctly. The most embarrassing situation.
But remember, if no one sends us this.
We will say the personal anyway.
We're going to send a personal one.
I already have one in mind. I will try to write it just to don't forget it.
But guys, if you have some stories, like, write us.
Yes, and okay, as much details as you can, because like, for example, if you will be saying the history, is going to be like taking like.
But it can be anonymous. Like
if it's gonna.
Or
be
if not, if you want. Names,
it's up to you. If you want, we can say your name, your nickname, or just anonymous.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so thank you very much for today, and we will see us the next week. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you didn't watch the last episode, just do it, because we have a lot of updates from this new season in Pierogi News that 2.0.
Yeah, Pierogi 2.0 and Pierogi News.
Pierogi News 2.0.
So see you guys. Have a lovely week and
ciao.
Love you. Follow us on Instagram and Spotify or whatever you want.
Spotify is better.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.